In the beginning of the story, we are shown a boy named Ben who is trapped in a room. He has to get out of this room quickly. Otherwise, he will die. From here, the story goes 3 days back in a flashback. In Chicago, we meet 6 different characters in this story. First, we are shown Zoe, who is a physics student. Her holidays are going to start from the next day. Because of this, Zoe's professors ask her to get out of her comfort zone. We are shown Ben, who we saw in the starting scene of the film. Ben works as a stock boy in a grocery store, but he wants to work as a cashier. But because of Ben's drinking and smoking habit, he does not get a job. On the third number, we are shown Jason, who is a stockbroker. He is very fond of writing. Now these 3 get a box from their well-informed people. It is not easy to open it, but all 3 of them open the box with their ability. There is an invitation inside that box, and this invitation is of the escape room, which is a puzzle. And if they get out of that room, they will get a reward of $10,000. So all 3 of them decide to go to the escape room. When they reach there, they meet 3 other participants. One of them is Amanda, who is a soldier. The other is Mike, who is a truck driver. And the third is Danny. Now all 6 of them have reached there, but there is no one to welcome them. All of them sit in a room for a long time and wait for the game master. And when the game master does not come, Ben says that I smoke a cigarette from outside. And as soon as he opens the door handle, the handle comes in his hand. And all of them understand that the game has started. This is the escape room. And now all of them start looking for a way out of here. There are many magazines on the table here, all of which have the same name. And that name is Dr. Wu Tangyu. All these magazines are named after Dr. Wu Tangyu. They also get a book here, which says Fahrenheit 451, which is a temperature. They see that the door handle is broken. There is a temperature controller there. Zoe goes near the door and sets 451 degrees on the temperature controller. And as soon as she does this, a lot of red lights turn on the roof. Actually, these are heating coils, which start increasing the temperature of the room. As soon as they touch these things here, coils start burning in different places here, which increases the temperature of the room a lot. And now all of them start panicking. That's when Zoe sees that there is a nameplate on the wall, in which it is written that Dr. Wu Tangyu always says to use coasters on the table. Actually, the coasters are placed under the glass. And when Zoe goes to the table, there are coasters there. And when she presses a coaster, a door opens. This is a duct path. After this, they press 6 of 6 coasters, and the duct path opens there. But none of them can go out because they have to press these coasters. That's why Zoe puts a glass of water here. And after that, they put a glass of water on 6 of 6 coasters, which opens the duct. And as soon as they reach the other side of the duct, there is an explosion. And in this way, their life is saved. Now these 6 of 6 reach another room. This is also locked from inside. And for this lock, they need a password, which will be of 7 alphabets. There is a place written on the wall here. You will go down in history. That's when Ben remembers that one day he was singing this song in the car with his friends. And there is a name in this song, which is Rudolph. And when they write Rudolph on the lock, then the door, i.e. the lock, opens. All of them come out of the room, and there is snow all around here. The weather here is very cold. They can also see mountains far away from here. And when Danny goes ahead, he sees that all this is an illusion. Actually, this is a 3D image. There is a screen in front, and as soon as he touches the screen, a duct opens from below, due to which very cold air starts coming in. And if they don't get out of this room soon, then all of them will freeze here. They get the door here, but to open the door, they will have to find the key. And whenever they find the key, they get a jacket first. They understand why there is a warm jacket here for 6 people, because they want to fight each other. But they decide to wear the jacket one by one. First of all, the jacket is given to Joey. Here they also get a fishing rod. And when they put the fishing rod in the water pit, then it goes very deep, due to which it is found that the water below is very deep, and its flow is also very fast. Nothing sticks to that wire. At the same time, Joey is shown the compass he got here. It reaches a frozen bear, which is completely frozen. And when she puts her hand in her mouth, then she gets a magnet. She takes the magnet and reaches her 5 companions. And then they put the magnet on the fishing rod wire and put it in the water. And then they realize that something is stuck on the magnet. And when they pull it up, they see that there is an ice cube in the middle of the iron bars, which has a key inside. The ice cube. And now they have to break this ice cube to remove the key. They try a lot, but they can't break the ice cube. Ben has a lighter. Danny goes to him to take the lighter. And when the ice breaks, it falls into the water. The flow of water is very fast. That's why it flows into the cold water, which kills Danny. They all get scared, because the lighter has also flowed with Danny. And if they don't take out the key, didn't open the door, then all of them will die in a few hours. They start melting the ice with the heat of their body, and they take out the key by doing this for many hours. They put the key on the lock of the door, but the door doesn't open, because this door doesn't exist. The door is behind. The back door is open, and now they all start running towards the door. Here the ice starts breaking, and before they fall into the water, they all reach the 4th room. This is a ballroom where everything is upside down. All the stuff is upside down. That is, the roof is down and the floor is up. That's why they see a door here, which doesn't have a handle. They understand that if they want to get out of this 4th room, then they will have to find the handle of the door. They see that there is a pool table upstairs, which doesn't have a ball of number 8. And the name of this room here, that is the 8-ball pool room. That is, they will have to find the ball of number 8. Amanda, who is a soldier, she climbs up. There she gets a safe. To open it, they need a password of 4 letters. It is shown below where the floor creaks one by one, and there is a lot of depth below. There she sees that there is a puzzle on the wall. She solves that puzzle, with which she gets the code of that safe. Amanda opens the safe and takes out the ball of number 8 from it. Actually, this is the handle of the door. But now she will have to go to the other side, where her 4 companions are. She hangs on the pool table and tries to go to the other side. But then the ball of number 8 falls from her pocket. She jumps down to pick up the ball, and quickly picks up the ball and gives it to Jason. And then the floor creaks from below. She hangs holding a telephone wire, and there is a lot of depth below it, and she has no way to get out of there. Amanda dies by falling down. After that, the remaining 4 people open the door and leave this room too, and reach the next room, which is like a hospital. There are 6 hospital beds here, and there is a file on each of these 6 beds. And this file belongs to these 6 people who were chosen for this task, of which now 4 are left. Here they find out that there was such an incident in their lives, in which all the people were killed, but only they were left in that incident. That is, they are the luckiest. And now the task they are going to do with them. He wants to see who is the luckiest of them all. Here they get some x-rays of the fingers, and when they see those x-rays, then Ben tells that this is sign language. My brother can't hear, and they knew this. That's why they have given us this x-ray as a clue. The meaning of these signs is EKG, and now they start looking for the EKG machine. Here, they get the EKG machine. Also, here they see that reverse timing is going on, which is of 3 minutes. And in the next 3 minutes, poisonous gas will start spreading here. Zoe is shown, who starts breaking all the cameras here, because now she believes that if they walk according to others, then they will never be able to get out of here. All of them will die. The same Jason is shown, who tells Mike and Ben that if we connect this EKG machine with our heart and get the right heart rate, then the door will open. He first tries on Ben, but the door does not open. Then he tries on Mike, and then the sound comes from the radio. Testing your limits means challenge your limits, and he understands that we have to increase the heart rate. That's why he convinces Mike that he will give him an electric shock so that his heart rate increases. And when he gives him an electric shock, then his heart rate increases a lot, which does not open the door. But he dies. And now there are 3 left here. Jason understands that he does not have to increase the heart rate, but to reduce it. That's why he connects the EKG machine with his heart. Here the poisonous gas also starts coming out. Jason calms his mind completely, and, slowly, his heart rate starts decreasing. And after a while, the door opens. Ben and Jason leave the door. But Joy does not go with them, because she has understood that if she follows the rules of those people who are controlling this whole game, then she can never get out of here. But after the two of them left, Joy also faints here, and these two reach the other room, where Ben tells Jason that you killed Mike to save your life many years ago, when your friends and your ship turned in the sea. So you had only one life jacket at that time, and then you must have killed your friend too. Jason accepts this, but now they have to get out of here. Then they see a round handle here, which they start turning, and by turning it, a cover opens. They see that there is some liquid in their hands. Actually, these are very dangerous drugs, because of which they start having illusions. It is written on the cover that his antidote is also in this room. They both start looking for the antidote. Ben gets the antidote, but Jason attacks him and tries to snatch the antidote from him. But Ben puts the antidote on himself and gets out of this room. Jason dies here. Joy is shown there, which is in the hospital room. To fix that room, two people wear masks, but Joy is alive there because she wore an oxygen mask, and she attacks them both. Ben now reaches another room where he has to put a 4-digit code on the door, but he does not understand anything. And this is the same time. This is the same place, which was shown to us in the beginning of this story. From here the story went into a flashback. Here he gets a book on which a code is written, according to which there should be a clock here. But there is no clock in this room. Then he sees that there are some pictures there, which are pointing like a clock hand, with which he finds the code, and he puts the code on the door and gets out of here. And now the game master comes in front of him. He says that every year we organize such a competition in which we take people from different categories every year. Last year we took the athletes, before that the scientist. The way money is invested in the race of horses. In the same way, the world's big races invest money in the escape room, and on which they invest money. If he wins, then they benefit billions of dollars. Ben thinks that he has won. He will not be let go. But then the game master tries to kill him. Then Joy comes here and shoots him from behind. But he is not dead yet. He attacks Joy, but Ben and Joy kill him together and get out of the escape room. Ben is injured. That's why he is taken to the hospital. When Ben recovers, then Joy comes here with the detective. But there is no evidence in this building. Everything is missing. And the police detectives neither believe Ben nor Joy. One reason for this is that drugs were found in Ben's body. Here is the name of Dr. Wu-Tang Yu, and Joy understands that Wu-Tang Yu is not a name, but this is an anagram, and it means no way out. That is, the game is not over. 6 months later, Joy goes to meet Ben and shows him the newspaper cutting, in which there is news of the death of his 4 companions, which is completely false. She tells Ben that the next game is going to be in Manhattan, in a building, and I know about it, and I have the flight tickets of the 2 of us. The same is shown in Manhattan, where the next escape room is being prepared. There are different tasks for the new players, and they also have the information of Ben and Joy, which flight they are coming from Manhattan. With this, the story of this film ends here. This film was released in the year 2019. Its rating on IMDb is 6.4. The budget of this film was $9 million, and it earned $155.7 million at the box office. Hope you like this story.